Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In this video, we will solve male lecturer in English in higher education department, serial number 21, male lecturer English test. We are going to solve the first page. So the first question is, are uninflected words that normally express information having to do with sentence? ऑप्शंस है moods, particles, declension, indicating particle. तो इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है अकॉर्डिंग टू AI, इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है particles. Particles are uninflected words that typically provide grammatical or relational information within a sentence. तो इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन क्या है? Particles. B. Particles. Question 2 है, in an attempt to defeat God and his angels, what does the rebel angels make in Paradise Lost? तो पैराडाइज लास्ट में वो क्या बनाते हैं? तो इसमें एक करेक्ट ऑप्शन है फोर्ट्रेस. वो एक फोर्ट्रेस बनाते हैं जिसको पेंडिमोनियम कहते हैं. फोर्ट्रेस करेक्ट ऑप्शन है ए, फोर्ट्रेस. Fortress. In Paradise Lost, the rebel angels construct a fortress called Pandemonium, which serves as their capital of hell. तो यहाँ पर करेक्ट ऑप्शन है फोर्ट्रेस. Question 3 है, who inspires Belinda's dream and the first canto and poem The Rape of the Lock? तो इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है सी, एरियल. करेक्ट ऑप्शन क्या है? सी, एरियल. Ariel. In the first canto of The Rape of the Lock, Belinda's dream is inspired by her guardian self, Ariel. Question 4. In A Passage to India, how does Aziz sense Mrs. Moore is sympathetic to him? तो यहाँ पर she appears unafraid of him. C is the correct option. She appears unafraid of him. The correct answer is C. She appears unafraid of him. In A Passage to India, Dr. Aziz senses that Mrs. Moore is sympathetic to him. Question 5 है, which of the following literary critic coined the term fancy? तो इसमें correct option है Samuel Taylor Coleridge. C is the correct option. Samuel Taylor Coleridge. तो यहाँ पर देखिए the correct answer is Samuel Taylor Coleridge. He coined the term fancy in his literary criticism. Question 6 है, affixes change syntactic category without adding meanings. तो कौन से affix है? तो ये ट्रांसपोजिशनल है. इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है ए, ट्रांसपोजिशनल. यहाँ पर देखिए ट्रांसपोजिशनल affixes change the syntactic category of a word without adding new meanings. Question 7. In the essay Tradition and the Individual Talent, Eliot compares the mind of a poet to a catalyst. तो इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है सी, catalyst. In T.S. Eliot's essay Tradition and the Individual Talent, he compares the mind of a poet to a catalyst in a chemical reaction. Eliot explained that the poet's mind acts as a medium that synthesizes emotions and experiences into new artistic expressions, much like a catalyst facilitates a chemical reaction without being changed itself. Question 8. A pattern of accented and unaccented syllables in lines of poetry is called, इसको मीटर कहते हैं. मीटर. तो इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है बी, मीटर. The pattern of accented, stressed and unaccented, unstressed syllables in lines of poetry is called meter. Meter is the rhythmic structure of hours, and it is composed of metrical feet, which are specific combinations of stressed and unstressed syllables. इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन मीटर है. Question 9. Pragmatics and discourse have in common the fact that they are both concerned with functions. तो इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है ए, फंक्शन। फंक्शन इज द करेक्ट ऑप्शन। The correct answer is A. Function. Pragmatics and discourse analysis both focus on the function of language and context, examining how meaning is constructed and conveyed in communication. Question 10. When the speaker participates in the conversation and provides only the necessary information the listener needs in order to understand the communication, the process is called, तो इसको implicature कहते हैं। इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है सी, implicature. This term refers to the process where the speaker implies something without stating it directly, providing just enough information for the listener to understand the intended meaning based on context. इसको implicature, यहाँ पर करेक्ट ऑप्शन है implicature. Question 11. Type of figurative language that makes a comparison between two entities to create a descriptive image. तो इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है डी, simile. इसको simile कहते हैं. The type of figurative language that makes a comparison between two entities to create a descriptive image is simile. Similes use the word like or as to highlight the similarities between two different things, creating a vivid image in the reader's mind. Question 12. A generally adheres to the formal rule systems of the language but varies them within a smaller group of language. तो इसको क्या कहते हैं? इसको डायलेक्ट कहते हैं। इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है ए, डायलेक्ट. A dialect generally adheres to the formal rule systems of a language but varies them within a smaller group, often based on the regional or social differences. Question 13. Semantics depends upon individual words used and their conveyed meanings combined with the structure, combinations of the words and the meanings of them. तो इसको सेंटेंशियल कहते हैं, सेंटेंशियल. इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है बी, सेंटेंशियल. Semantics depend upon individual words used and their conveyed meanings as well as the combinations of the words and the meanings of them. तो इसको सेंटेंशियल कहते हैं. Sentential semantics focuses on how the meanings of individual words combine to form the meanings of sentences. Question 14. In novel Pride and Prejudice, how does Mr. Darcy offend Elizabeth at the first ball? तो इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है डी, he refuses to dance with her. He refuses to dance with her. In the novel Pride and Prejudice, how does Mr. Darcy offend Elizabeth at the first ball? He refuses to dance with her. Question 15. In diphthong, during the final pause of the vowel articulation, the highest point of the tongue moves quickly towards the mouth. इसको closing कहते हैं. क्या कहते हैं? Closing. इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है सी, closing. In a diphthong, the tongue moves from one vowel position and during the final phase, it often moves towards a higher position, which is referred to as a closing diphthong. Question 16. The use of language and text or piece of spoken and written discourse, concentrating on how stretches of language become meaningful and unified for their users, is known as, तो इसको डिस्कोर्स एनालिसिस कहते हैं. इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है ए, डिस्कोर्स एनालिसिस. यहाँ देखिए करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज डिस्कोर्स एनालिसिस. Question 17. Pronouns do not refer to an already named noun but act as the subject of a sentence or adjective to another noun. तो इसको indefinite कहते हैं. इसको क्या कहते हैं? Indefinite. इसमें correction है D, indefinite. In Paradise Lost, who leads Adam and Eve out of paradise? तो इसमें correct option है C, Michael. Question 19 है the lower near portion of the left frontal lobe, which is normally responsible for speech production, is called Broca's area. तो इसमें करेक्ट ऑप्शन है ए, Broca's area. Question 17. Pronouns that do not refer to an already named noun but act as the subject of a sentence are known as indefinite pronouns. These pronouns refer to non-specific person or thing. Examples include words like someone, anyone, everyone, something, anything. ये indefinite pronouns हैं. In Paradise Lost, question 18. It is the archangel Michael who leads Adam and Eve out of paradise. Question 19. The lower rear portion of the left frontal lobe known as Broca's area is responsible for speech production. तो यहाँ पर पेज नंबर 1 ख़त्म हो जाती है. अगली वीडियो में दूसरा पेज भी हल करेंगे. दुआ में याद रखना. अल्लाह हाफिज़. अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू.